I've cut it on my fabrics, and this is what I'm having now. I've cut. When I'm cutting, I make sure I cut with seam allowance. And when you are cutting this type of pattern, you must be cautious. If you are cutting on the right side, you cut along on the right side, and your pattern must also be on the same side, so that you will not cut the same or two wrong sides. So the next thing now is that I would have to take it to the sewing machine. I've cut all my, you can see, I've cut each piece out with the lining and the interfacing that I'm using for it, so I can now remove my pattern. I cut out a regular back for it. So this is freehand, I don't need a pattern to cut this out. I cut out a regular low back for the gown. So now the next thing is to iron. I will be ironing this. For the back, I will be joining the right side to the right side to right side like this. I will be sewing this way and down. So this is how I'll be taking this to the sewing machine. I'll be sewing this out. Then for this, I'll take all my materials. Then my materials together, right side to right side. I will make sure I align the notch. I'm having a notch here. I will make sure that I align the notches. So this is how I'll be sewing this down. Then for this side also, I will also align the notches here, right side to right side. It's a very soft material, that's why I'm using this much interfacing. I'll make sure I look for the notches and align my notches together. So I'll be sewing this way and this way. When I'm back, I will show us that. Then the lining, I would also do the same thing. I will take the lining separately and sew right side to right side as well on the lining. This one also. So I will now take all the four to the machine now, and I'll be back. After joining, this is what I have. I've joined it and I've ironed it. Now the next thing is, this is the front and this is the back. I've joined it, I've sewn the lining on it, and I've ironed it. So I'm going to place this like this. The allowance I gave was 1.5. I'm going to sew this down for the zip allowance, and I'll be sewing the sleeve to the sleeve and to this side, and I'll be joining the side. And by the time I do that, I finish that, our top, our body is finished. Let me go and do that. I'll be back. So this is our upper part after sewing together. This is what it looks like. So it remains the sleeve. I hope we can see it properly. So it remains the sleeve now. So I'm going to go ahead with the sleeve, and when the sleeve is ready, I will join it together. Then I will join the lower part